The 2023 F1 Dutch Grand Prix is here, signaling the end of the summer break and the resumption of thrilling F1 action. This season has been a roller coaster ride with Red Bull's dominance stealing the spotlight, who had a perfect record of 12 wins in 12 races before the hiatus. All teams are either in the process of or have already wrapped up their car development for the season. However, excitement isn't over. Teams are set to introduce packages of updates for the upcoming races, potentially shaking up the competition at the front of the pack. As the season unfolds, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes and McLaren have all had their shining moments. But will any of these contenders emerge as a consistent challenge to Red Bull in the upcoming rounds, setting the stage for an intense battle heading into 2024? Let's take a look at the expected upgrades ahead of this weekend. McLaren is one of the teams that has been working hard to improve their performance in the 2023 F1 season and currently sits fifth on the constructors' standings. In Austria, revised side pods were brought to the car, as well as altered bodywork around the engine cover and a new floor design, a huge change in the era of ground effect. At Silverstone, a new front wing and nose, as well as an evolved rear suspension, resulted in Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri securing second and third on the grid before finishing second and fourth in the race. It was at the British GP, which was also the team's home race, when Piastri got to enjoy the new upgrades after his teammate Lando Norris performed brilliantly in Austria. However, Lando Norris has expressed his dissatisfaction with the slow-speed performance of the car, an area that hasn't been tackled very well so far. As Norris said, "It's always been good in high speed, poor in slow speed. But as a general point with these tyres, just how you have to drive them, it's very difficult to combine. They only like to go almost in a straight line at any point. They don't like to corner." This will be crucial for the Dutch GP, as the Zandvoort track features a mix of fast and slow corners with several banked turns. The circuit is known for its challenging second sector, which features a series of tight hairpin turns that force drivers to slow down and negotiate the corners carefully. However, McLaren is on a quest to squeeze every ounce of performance out of the MCL 60, and as team principal Andrea Stella reveals, their focus now turns to low-drag solutions tailored for high-speed circuits. The upgrade has been described as a conceptual evolution of the previous packages. We can expect these upgrades to encompass modifications to the car's underfloor and diffuser to improve downforce generation, particularly in the rear. However, Stella acknowledges that aerodynamic improvements carry a level of uncertainty, and even with strong wind tunnel and CFD correlations, the true effectiveness only becomes apparent during on-track testing. Mercedes is gearing up for a significant upgrade package at Zandvoort, following their recent substantial updates in Belgium. The Silver Arrows made daring adjustments to the side pod profile, primarily focusing on enhancing rear load generation. Although this led to some bouncing issues, Mercedes attributes it to setup concerns, believing they can fine-tune the W14 by adjusting ride height and suspension. Belgium provided encouraging signs for Mercedes, with Lewis Hamilton finishing in fourth place. Not only this, but he even snagged the fastest lap point on a track notorious for drag-related challenges. Now Zandvoort presents a golden opportunity for Mercedes to achieve a double podium finish, considering its similarities to the Barcelona and Silverstone circuits. Mercedes plans to solidify their Belgian package at the Dutch GP, intending to introduce a new floor specification to align with the side pod modifications. James Allison, the technical director of Mercedes, has expressed that, "We are also trying to make the car more reassuring for drivers when they initially turn in. It feels too reactive." He believes that chasing consistent downforce numbers is the key to this problem, which would make the car planted to the racing tarmac. So, when it comes to Zandvoort, Allison's plan is crystal clear. He is set on implementing a new underfloor specification at Zandvoort, utilizing the W14 to explore his ideas while most of his attention is directed toward the development of next year's W15. Aston Martin comes to mind when we think of out-of-form teams. Despite being very impressive at the start of the season, the team has taken a major step back since Austria. Aston Martin's team principal, Mike Crack, has made it clear that development won't be slowing down as the season resumes. He said, "We are not switching off the tap, full on." Crack attributed the team's performance struggles to changes in the car's characteristics resulting from recent developments, which he referred to as side effects. A significant upgrade package had been rolled out in 2 stages: a fresh front wing in Barcelona, followed by a new underbody and adjustments to the side pods in Canada. The AMR23's design philosophy has always prioritized aerodynamics over aesthetics, much like Red Bull's approach. The intention behind Aston Martin's Canadian update revolved around boosting downforce from the floor while enhancing the AMR23's overall efficiency and maintaining the car's excellent balance and operational characteristics. Although the new floor amplified the underbody downforce, it triggered negative effects on both balance and performance range. Even after adjustments were made to the AMR23, the car still struggled to perform within its optimal range during the race. The high-load package introduced instabilities, particularly in the swift sections of the track. The 2023 F1 Dutch GP is supposed to be the race that the team is looking at with the hope of getting back to its lost glory. Crack indicated that the team anticipates a performance boost in the second half of the season. One of these upgrades is rumored to be a major underfloor upgrade, along with a new front wing. Also, another side pods upgrade is to be expected, stressing on the undercut region of the bodywork to improve airflow and load generation across those components. On the other hand, Ferrari will be hoping that the slow-speed nature of the track helps the team and the minor upgrades brought have an intended impact on the team's ranking. The strategy for the Italian team right after the break will be to pinpoint and address setup weaknesses. Team principal Frédéric Vasseur has explained their development roadmap following this, aiming for a 2:10 lap time improvement by the Singapore Grand Prix, another 2:10 gain at the United States Grand Prix, and a substantial 4:10 gain for the 2024 season. For the upcoming Dutch Grand Prix, Ferrari is not expected to introduce major upgrades. Instead, they will be concentrating on essential yet small adjustments, such as reshaping the brake ducts. Vasseur has disclosed that all development endeavors for the SF23 are paused, with the team shifting focus to the 2024 Challenger. Despite this shift, numerous innovative modifications have already been outlined for the latter half of the current season and will be revealed step by step. And at last, let's talk about the current leading team. Red Bull's head of technology, Pierre Wache, has pinpointed the exceptional aerodynamic efficiency of their 2023 Formula One car as the primary driver of their unprecedented success this season. However, the Zandvoort track presents a unique challenge for Red Bull, lacking their usual advantage in slower speed segments. This could open the door for potential challenges from Mercedes and McLaren during qualifying, but the races are in a completely different league at the moment. So, it's unlikely for Red Bull's dominance to be all-encompassing this weekend. The unique characteristics of the Zandvoort circuit may bring about an exciting battle for supremacy. And there you have it. As the end of the hiatus approaches, the anticipation is palpable. Teams will be aiming to maximize their performance and make crucial adjustments on the track, but only time will tell whether these modifications push them to the forefront of the competition. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates and insights, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.